Good morning, good morning, good morning, and of course, good morning. How you doing? It's Tuesday? Every time, without fail. Tuesday? Yes, it's Tuesday. Hello everyone, it's Tuesday. We are playing some more of The Last Campfire today. I have a feeling that we're pretty close to the end. We've got 17 of 22 achievements. So there's only 5 more achievements to go. So I'm guessing that's like the final level. So we might be able to finish this today. In which case, if we do, then it'll be our return to Resident Evil 7, which could be quite interesting. Right, let's bring this music down. There we go. I do. It's a great track, but we don't need to be listening to that right now. Don't need to be listening to that right now. Okay, let's bring on the game. Bring on the game. Bring on the game. Oh, I should probably switch my camera and stuff. Hello, hi. I hope you had a good day yesterday. I hope you had a good weekend. I know I wasn't here yesterday, so I had to do some driving of family members to various appointments and stuff yesterday, so couldn't really do that and stream it at the same time. But I did manage to do some polishing of dice, so I polished an entire set plus an extra d20, plus actually a couple of other bits and pieces, and it literally took me the best part of the day. I'm not gonna lie, it must have been about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. I imagine the more I do it, the quicker I'll get at it, but holy moly. Right, so we're here. We need to get over to here, don't we? That's right, I remember. So we need to come around this way and come over here and climb up. And then from here, we grab this to create the bridge across here to this side, and then we grab this to create a bridge over to that side, like so. And then we can come over here. Boop. I think this is the last one for this area, I think, though I'm not entirely sure.
The stranger was tired of pretending.
Alright, what we got? Oh, okay, I think I need to get these over there. Like that.
They'd never have made it on their own.
Ta-da!
Fortune had always favored them.
Okay, and then we do that again. Oh, no. Like that. We should be able to get over here. Oh, wait. But even once we're over here, then what? Then we need to get these over here as well. Oh shit. Okay. Huh. I can't move this one now. Okay. What if we get that one over here as well? Okay, hang on. Let's see if this will work. Okay. So now we just need to work out a way of... Okay. Like that. No, that's not going to work, is it? Because we don't want these to be here, because we can't walk across these. So we could put 3 across there. But that doesn't help. So is this what we're supposed to be doing? Oh, maybe... Okay. Maybe if we do that? No, because then we still don't have that gap to get across. How did we do it before? Maybe we have to do it down this one? So that we've got 3 things to go with? That doesn't make any sense either. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Ah. Okay, what about if we do that? There you go. That works. Kinda. I don't know how I'm going to get on top of it though. That's the only problem, is that I don't know how I'd get up on. Oh, do I have to do it from back here? Do I have to? Oh no. Okay. Okay, I have to bring it all the way back. Shit. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Had they deserved to
We
make
did
it
it.
this far?
Did it. Whew. Oh boy.
The stranger spoke simply. Thank you.
You're welcome. Did it. Right. If we go to the campfire, we should be good to go. I just need to open this again, so we can get there in our little duck boat. There you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, there's still one more? Where's the last one? Where's the last one? I need to get the last one.
The ghost said, "Speak, and I will listen." Reach the western cabin. Climb to its roof. A forlorn looks down from a high forest clearing.
Huh. Okay. The western cabin. Alright. This is where we came from. We'll have to go and open it up again. back to this. Yeah, back again. Do-do-do. Back on the boat. Okay, so we need to go. We need to go up. All right. Can we? How do I even get up? There's a thing here. Okay. Okay, up here. Ah, I don't think we went through here. I don't think we went through here. Ah, there you go. Is there a box down here? Must be a box down here. Ah, there you go.
Inside
found a box
was
as well.
a scrap of journal. A rusty bucket rattles in the depths. A meddler from a bygone time. They want to be helpful, piecing together the wood and the gears. I ensure they do not see what they build.
I was talking about the builder. Shouldn't call him a rusty bucket though. He's a robot. Right, this is the last one. And then we've got all of them. And I think we should have all the journal pieces as well.
The stranger was so lost.
Right, so we need to get that to have... Right. Okay, this is a bit of a long-winded way of doing it, but that's how it's got to be done. Okay. No, come back. Okay. Yes, good. Right, that's the one we want that one to be, in that direction. Actually, if we go one more, then we can put that one. There. Let me bring this one up to here. And then put this one back over here. Hello?
Curling and coiling, lost forever.
Ta-da. Got it. I got it. Yeah.
The stranger looked at Ember with relief. I tried to go back, but I just went nowhere. Time to go forward, I think.
That's a good idea. Alright. So now we can head back. I think we've got all of the little bits of stuff, the journal stuff. Let's have a little slide. Whee! Whee! Oh, careful. You alright? You're a bit dirty. There you go. Bye, Snake. Okay, so now we should have all of them. Yeah. You did it.
The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead."
I love how they're all just like looking up at this thing, and like, a couple of them are like got like weird little. Are they frogs? I think they're frogs on sticks that they're slowly roasting over the
Your journey
campfire.
is nearing its end, little one. You have cleared a path for others to follow. I will guide them after you have gone.
Okay, thanks. You gonna open the door for me? Yeah. It's a bit spooky, that.
Only the Forest King knows where the final campfire sleeps. Ask them your questions. Know that if you return here, you will always be welcome.
Okay, thanks. I just realised they've all got little rugs that they're all, or blankets that they're all sitting on as well. They're all slightly different. That's cute. Alright, here we go.
The taste of fresh air was welcoming as Ember left the caves behind.
Alright, out we go. Hello?
The forlorn was different. A gentle music filled Ember's thoughts. They sang. I was Ember. I was bird. I was forlorn. None were my true self. I will not go back to flame nor feather. I will find another way. Ember understood and let them be.
Okay. Off we go. I think we've got to like mess up the forest king, the weird looking bird creature. Though honestly, I'm not convinced
Something
that it
was
is an
wrong.
actual
Ember
bird.
could feel it.
I have a feeling it's just like a guy in a suit. A bit like the bird guards were also...
It was quiet. All the birds had gone.
Hello? Are you going to say anything different?
The traveler looked lost. Have you been searching for home too? I wandered so long. But something feels wrong out there. I'm not sure it feels right here either.
Okay, no, I think that's pretty much what they said last time. Alright, never mind then. Off we go.
There you are. You've done this. The king is gone. Gone. What did you do? Telling lies, being tricksy? We had no troubles till this one. The king is dead.
Oh.
Dead. They'll be coming for us now, all of them. Who looks after us now? What does we do? I'm not a real bird, just wearing bird clothes. They're not even a real bird. Who look after them now? The forest king wasn't moving. There you are.
No,
the king
yeah, we've
is
seen
telling
this.
lies.
Yeah,
We had
yeah.
no troubles till this one.
Ah, yeah, okay.
The king is... They'll be coming for us.
Yeah,
Who looks after us?
Skip,
What does
skip,
we do? I'm
skip.
not a real bird. They're
Skip.
not even a... Who look
Skip,
after them
skip,
now?
Skip. There's a chain. Huh. Is this where we find out that the it's just a big machine or a puppet? Yep. I knew it.
Chains and pulleys in the base of the chair. It didn't feel real. The forest king wasn't real.
Yeah. So someone had built this. But who? There's lots of boats.
Broken boats were scattered on the water.
Here's the last campfire. The name of the game.
The ghost spoke. Brave little one, few have made this journey. This is the last campfire. Your path ahead is clear. What you do now is yours to decide. This is the end of the path. You have helped all who can be helped.
Oh, yay.
It is time to complete your own journey.
Alright. Let's finish the journey then.
A boat lies waiting, but it belongs to another.
Another? Oh, the one that
Their
we've been...
path was not so straight as yours.
The one that we've been following and that's been watching us this whole time.
Seek them out before you move on.
Okay. Which I think is the orange one.
In the clearing, Ember hoped to find answers.
Hello.
Behind the Forest King's puppetry was the Wanderer in the red cloak. The stranger spoke. Why didn't you stop? Why not stay safe in the nest I made? Don't you see? This is all there is, just the end. What hope can there be in that? The stranger had dropped their mask. Ember knew they spoke the truth. The path goes nowhere, but we sail on regardless, slipping beyond the horizon, one after the other. I couldn't bear it. In the end, I destroyed the boats. What have I done? Slowly, the stranger withdrew.
It's going to become forlorn.
I wanted to be a lighthouse for others. How do you save others once your light has gone out?
Yep. There we go. Oh, poor little bugger. Don't worry, friend. I got
The
you.
Wanderer's thoughts had become twisted.
I got you, friend. Right, what's this?
Hiding every day behind a mask. Watching hopeful little ones arrive endlessly. Knowing the empty path that lay ahead.
Right, let's grab this.
Inside their dim light was a hidden pain. They had watched those they care for turn forlorn. They had locked their hope away, tried to protect it. And Ember's actions had seemed a distorted mirror.
Here you go, friend. I got you. Still don't know what these little weird little creatures are. Burble.
The Wanderer searched for words. When I reached this place, I could see the truth. This is all that there is. There is nothing that comes after. How do you face that? I'm not ready.
You pass your hope to others.
I turned back, tried to stop the others. Built a little nest. What a mess that was. You hope, you try, you fail, and then nothing more.
This is that we try.
I thought I was saving them, that they would lose hope if they knew. But without an end, they lost hope anyway. The Wanderer took a breath. I thought it would lead somewhere, mean something. Ember paused. So many places the path had taken them. So many others whose paths had crossed their own.
It's okay to be scared.
After everything I've done, I don't deserve to move on. Only my boat remains. Take my oar. Finish your journey. Leave this place. Ember knew the end lay ahead. Were they any more ready than the Wanderer?
Yeah, let's go together. Cute. In you get. Off we go. Bye, ghost friend. Oh. Oh. Bye, everyone. See you on the other side. Cute. Oh goodness, it's so cute. This fish. This fish in the water. Are they coming with us? Yeah, they're coming with us. Cool. Was this the place right at the start? I think so. I think it's just the place right at the start that we saw them lose their aura and then they just kept going. And what is on the other side? We don't know. We assume nothing, but maybe. Maybe something? So there's a couple of trees. And a campfire. There's my boat. Were we sailing my boat? We weren't sailing my boat. Look, everyone else is trying to get in. There's not enough room for everyone.
There is a place where the lost embers go as their light begins to fade.
Yeah. We did it. Oh, that was cute. A little bit sad. But it was cute. Didn't make me cry. Yes. That was great. That was a really nice game. That was lovely. Music was good. The narration, loved the narration. Such a great voice. It's so weird that this is made by the same people that made No Man's Sky. It's like, what? I don't know what the other voices were. I only remember hearing one voice. Don't know. But well done. I'm going to assume Rachel August for the narration, because that was top notch. That was really good. But that was great. I absolutely love that game. That was such a nice little game. So, I suppose we do move on to something else now. I was going to move on to Resi 7, and I know we played it back in April, May time. I was going to move on to that, but there is another game I want to play before that, because it's a free-to-play thing on Steam that I found. I don't know if it's just a demo or what, but I'd like to try and give that a try. So there we go. That's the end of the last campfire. 6.5 hours. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, then yeah, we can do. You can go back and do these. Wait. New challenges. Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah. So I'm gonna see if we can get that working. Let me just see. I might have to install it first. Because it's free to game, free to game. Yeah, free to play. We're gonna see if it'll work. It's a little visual novel. I don't know how long it is, but because it's free, I'm guessing it's probably not very long. So we're gonna see if this works. I don't even know if there's a category for it. Let me have a look if there's a category for it. Which, I mean, there might be, there might not. It's not loading anything. Cool. Okay. Sometimes Twitch is like this. It's like, okay, I just wanna see if this game's here. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, let's change the title. Finished the last campfire. Now something a little spooky. That's not how you spell spooky. All right. So we're gonna play a game called Dagon. There's 6 achievements. I don't know anything about this game other than it's called Dagon. It's Lovecraft inspired. I'm hoping that this is captured, but it might not. Is it capturing it? Oh yes, there you go. Okay, let's go to the audio. Let's turn that down a little bit because that seems quite loud in my ears. Okay. What other options do we have? Literally other. Whoa! Grayson, hello. Okay. Dagon is a faithful, interactive adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's work focused on story and atmosphere. You will not find difficult choices, action sequences, or inventory management here, and movement is limited to progressing through locations along with the plot.
I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more.
Okay. Whoa. During the game you encounter interactive elements. Some of them will allow you to continue a journey, others reveal interesting facts about the original short story, its historical background, and the author. Some of the trivia is hidden. In order to find these secrets, focus your eyes and look for the Elder sign. You can also access all the found facts later. They will be available in the main menu. Ah. There we go. Hi Grayson, how you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you had a good weekend. Thank you for the bits and for using the sound alerts as usual. You picked up a lovely hardback collection of works of Lovecraft last year. The writing is mental. Yes, I can imagine. Yeah, it was I had to drop off and pick up from train stations and stuff. So yeah. So it's fine, it's all good, but yeah. It's just my dad can't drive at the moment, so I'm having to take him from one place to another if and when I can. So yeah. So it's fine. Lovecraft's letters. As to letters, my case is peculiar. I write such things exactly as easily and as rapidly as I would utter the same topics in conversation. Indeed, epistolary expression is with me largely replacing conversation, as my condition of nervous prostration becomes more and more acute. I cannot bear to talk much now, and am becoming as silent as the spectator himself. My loquacity? Is that loquacity? I've never heard that. I don't think I've ever heard this word before. Loquacity? Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know what it means. Have you ever heard this word before? Loquacity? Or is it loquacity? It's turning into a duck. It's probably loquacity. I don't know what that means. Let's find out. Google. Hello? What does loquacity mean?
This is the definition of loquacity. The quality of talking a great deal. Talkativeness.
Oh. There you go. So it just means that it talks a lot. Okay. My loquacity extends itself on paper. So the fact that he talks a lot is applying itself to the paper. Okay. So that was H.P. Lovecraft to Reinhard Kleiner, December 23rd. Throughout his life, Lovecraft penned around 100,000 letters, oh my god, to his friends and fans, out of which about 10% survived to this day. But his tendency to endless correspondence was a relatively late growth. In youth, I was scarcely I scarcely did any letter writing. Thanking anybody for a present was so much of an ordeal that I would rather have written a 250-line pastoral or 20-page treatise on the rings of Saturn. Lovecraft would often skip meals to afford postage. Collections of his correspondence have been published in various books, and selected letters can be found online. Some readers consider them his most important legacy. Okay.
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer, and shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below. Do not think from my slavery to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate. When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Morphine. Morphine entered into the use in the 19th century and was routinely administered to treat severe pain during the American Civil War and World War One. It was also sold without restrictions until 1914. Morphine became more popular after the invention of the hypodermic syringe around 1854. Friedrich Sertner, who first isolated the substance, originally named it morphium, after Morpheus, the Greek god associated with dreams. At the time when Dagon was published, morphine abuse, known as soldier's disease, already posed a big problem in the United States. That is not a surprise.
It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
Dagon was written around a month after the United States entered World War I. Lovecraft was actively interested in its course. He composed many poems in which he gave encouragement to soldiers and commented on the events unfolding in Europe. He tried to enlist in the army, which he mentions in one of the letters to Reinhard Kleiner. Some time ago, impressed by my entire uselessness in the world, I resolved to attempt enlistment despite my almost invalid condition. I argued that if I chose a regiment soon to depart for France, my sheer nervous force, which is not inconsiderable, must sustain me till a bullet or piece of shrapnel could more conclusively and effectively dispose of me. But even though he passed the physical exam, his mother prevented him from going to the war. She has threatened to go to any lengths, legal or otherwise, if I do not reveal all the ills which unfit me for the army. I am Providence. The Life and Times of H.P. Lovecraft. Right. So he tried to join the army, but his mum wouldn't let him. Oh no!
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation. So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
The Huns. The Huns were Central Asian nomads who established a dominion in Europe and invaded the Roman Empire in the 5th century AD. They were known as brutal, deadly warriors and masters of quick raids who also developed powerful composite bows, lassos, and early siege weapons. During World War I, the British used the word Hun as a synonym for Germans in order to emphasize their brutality. However, the term originated when the German Emperor Wilhelm II gave a speech to his troops on the 27th of July 1900 before they embarked to China. Should you encounter the enemy, he will be defeated. No quarter will be given. Prisoners will not be taken. Whoever falls into your hands is forfeited. Just as 1,000 years ago the Huns under their King Attila made a name for themselves, one that even today makes them seem mighty in history and legend. May the name German be affirmed by you in such a way in China that no Chinese will ever again dare to look cross-eyed at a German. The refusal to take prisoners was a clear breach of the laws and customs of war adopted during the First Hague Convention of 1899. Oof. Those naughty Germans in the 1900s.
So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone in a small boat with water and provisions for a good length of time.
Well done. Okay.
When I finally found myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings. Never a competent navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator. Of the longitude, I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
Okay. I think it's just that. Okay, let's move on to the next bit.
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land. But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue. The change happened whilst I slept. Its details I shall never know, for my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous. When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see.
Monotonous undulations. Ugh.
And in which my boat lay grounded some distance away. Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery, I was in reality more horrified than astonished. For there was in the air, and in the rotting soil, a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core. The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish, and of other, less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain. Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity.
Some great words there. Unutterable hideousness. Ugh.
There was nothing within hearing and nothing in sight save a vast reach of black slime. Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape oppressed me with a nauseating fear. The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Ew.
As
So
I crawled
goopy.
into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position. Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths. So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might. Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
The mystery of volcanic islands. Volcanic eruptions sometimes result in the creation of islands. Most of them are transient and erode after some time, but some prove permanent. The floating pumice, porous rock created when superheated pressurized rock is ejected from a volcano, can move across long distances and transport barnacles and macroalgae that cling to it. In 2001, rafts of pumice created during the eruption of a volcano near Tonga eventually reached Australia. Well, there you go.
For several hours I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens. As the day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time. That night I slept but little, and the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea and possible rescue.
Cooey!
On the third morning, I found the soil dry enough to walk upon with ease. The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
Which direction would you choose in this situation? Oh, excuse me. In this situation, which direction would you choose? I guess you just have to wait for the sun to rise and then...
All day I forged steadily westward, guided by a faraway hummock which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
That doesn't look... These do not look... especially that does not look natural. Nice. Nice. There's a whale. Whatever the shit their stuff is.
That night, I encamped, and on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
Horrors of the Ocean. The creator of the Cthulhu mythos and the fictional underwater city of Relay was convinced that life could not exist at the bottom of the ocean because the water pressure would make it uninhabitable. Today, we know that the darkest depths of the ocean are home to many peculiar organisms. The deepest dwelling fish we have discovered so far, the Mariana snail fish, can live about 8,000 meters, which is more than 26,000 feet below the ocean's surface in never-ending darkness and at hellishly crushing pressures, hundreds of times stronger than those found at sea level. Upon glancing at the modern photos of deep-sea creatures such as the anglerfish, the fangtooth, or the viperfish, and their truly Lovecraftian characteristics, it's hard not to find some irony in this. I suppose so. Death Stranding prequel? I mean, yeah, there is similarities, for sure.
By the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance. An intervening valley setting it out in sharper relief from the general surface. Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill. I know not why my dreams were so wild that night, but ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain.
Fantastically gibbous.
I was awake in a cold perspiration, determined to sleep no more. Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again, and in the glow of the moon I saw how unwise I had been to travel by day. Without the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy. Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset. Picking up my pack, I started for the crest of the eminence.
Oh. Contrary to popular opinion, Lovecraft was not an ever-frowning, eccentric, grumpy loner. He considered himself to be a person who appreciated humour. Moreover, he would often meet with friends in his apartment or at various cafes in Brooklyn and Manhattan. At times, his social life was so intensive his work would suffer for months. There was a point when he finally decided he needed to put an end to daily meetings and loitering in New York cafeterias and resorted to hiding at home and reading with the main room light turned off, pretending he wasn't there whenever a friend knocked on his door. He also had another method of deterring his guests, which involved greeting them in a bathrobe, which with an unmade bed visible in the background and piles of papers scattered across the floor. Huh.
I have said that the unbroken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me. But I think my horror was greater when I gained the summit of the mound and looked down the other side into an immeasurable pit or canyon, whose black recesses the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine. I felt myself on the edge of the world, peering over the rim into a fathomless chaos of eternal night. Through my terror ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost, and of Satan's hideous climb through the unfashioned realms of darkness. As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
Oh, you managed to find someone to fix your iPod? Nice. That's good. You'll finally be able to discover wherever it was.
Ledges and outcroppings of
that you
rock
put on there in the
afforded
first
fairly
place.
easy footholds for a descent. Whilst after a drop of only a few hundred feet, the declivity became very gradual. Urged on by an impulse which I cannot definitely analyze, I scrambled with difficulty down the rocks and stood on the gentler slope beneath, gazing into the Stygian deeps, where no light had yet penetrated. All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me. An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon. That it was merely a gigantic piece of stone, I soon assured myself. But I was conscious of a distinct impression that its contour and position were not altogether the work of nature.
I mean, that would be very weird if it was.
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
Okay.
For despite its enormous magnitude, and its position in an abyss which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young, I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith, whose massive bulk had known the workmanship and perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures. Dazed and frightened, yet not without a certain thrill of the scientist's or archaeologist's delight, I examined my surroundings more closely.
Okay. Spooky.
The moon, now near the zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm, and revealed the fact that a far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions and almost lapping my feet as I stood on the slope. Across the chasm, the the wavelets washed the base of the Cyclopean monolith, on whose surface I could now trace both inscriptions and crude sculptures. The writing was in a system of hieroglyphics unknown to me and unlike anything I'd ever seen in books, consisting for the most part of conventionalized aquatic symbols such as fishes, eels, octopi, crustaceans, mollusks, whales, and the like. Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown to the modern world, but whose decomposing forms I had observed on the ocean-risen plain.
Oh yeah.
It was the pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound.
Storytelling methods. Dagon contains many themes and storytelling methods that Lovecraft developed in his later works, such as telling the story through carvings, At the Mountains of Madness, The Nameless City, journals and the characters' notes, The Shadow Out of Time, The Haunted in the Dark, islands emerging from the ocean, Call of Cthulhu, or fictional beings and deities based on real events and mythologies, Migo in The Whisper in the Darkness. It's also considered the origin of the popular Cthulhu mythos. Some of Lovecraft's other stories also conclude in a manner similar to Dagon, but let's get the details in order not to spoil the ending. Okay.
Plainly visible across the intervening water on account of their enormous size were an array of bas-reliefs whose subjects would have excited the envy of a doré.
That's a doré.
I think that these things were supposed to depict men, at least a certain sort of men.
Mermen.
Though the creatures were shown disporting like fishes in the waters of some marine grotto, or paying homage at some monolithic shrine which appeared to be under the waves as well. Of their faces and forms I dare not speak in detail, for the mere remembrance makes me grow faint. Grotesque beyond the imagination of a Poe or a Bulwer.
And that looks in your eye like you've just lost your mind. That's a doré.
They were damnably human in general outline, despite webbed hands and feet, shockingly wide and flabby lips.
Shockingly wide and flabby lips.
Glassy, bulging eyes, and other features less pleasant to recall. Curiously enough, they seem to have been chiseled badly out of proportion with their scenic background. For one of the creatures was shown in the act of killing a whale, represented as but little larger than himself. I remarked, as I say, their grotesqueness and strange size, but in a moment decided that they were merely the imaginary gods of some primitive fishing or seafaring tribe. Some tribe whose last descendant had perished eras before the first ancestor of the Piltdown or Neanderthal man was born.
The Piltdown Man. Lovecraft would often use the latest scientific discoveries as inspiration for his works. He would even update his stories at the last moment in order to make sure they reflected the latest breakthroughs. Unfortunately, this method was not without its flaws. After Lovecraft's death, the Piltdown Man discovery mentioned in Dagon turned out to be a paleontological fraud. In 1912, Charles Dawson, an amateur archaeologist, announced that he had discovered the missing link between ape and man, the fossilized remains of a previously unknown early human. Years later, they turned out to be a forgery, but by that point, the fraud had already managed to negatively affect the early research on human evolution. In the year when the discovery took place, the majority of the scientific community believed Dawson indeed found the missing link. In 1953, Time magazine published evidence proving that Dawson was a con man. Turned out that the fossils of the previously unknown early human consisted of a human skull, the jaw of an orangutan, and chimpanzee teeth. He faked it.
Awestruck at this unexpected glimpse into a past beyond the conception of the most daring anthropologist, I stood musing whilst the moon cast queer reflections on the silent channel before me. Then, suddenly, I saw it.
Bubbles?
With only a slight churning to mark its rise to the surface, the thing slid into view above the dark waters. Polyphemus-like and loathsome, it darted like a stupendous monster of nightmares to the monolith, about which it flung its gigantic scaly arms, the while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent to certain measured sounds. I think I went mad then.
Okay.
Of my frantic ascent of the slope and cliff, and of my delirious journey back to the stranded boat, I remember little. I believe I sang a great deal, and laughed oddly when I was unable to sing. I have indistinct recollections of a great storm sometime after I reached the boat. At any rate, I know that I heard pearls of thunder and other tones which nature utters only in her wildest moods.
That's cool. When nature's in her wildest mood. I like that.
When I came out of the shadows, I was in a San Francisco hospital.
Oh.
Brought thither by the captain of the American ship which had picked up my boat in mid-ocean. In my delirium, I had said much, but found that my words had been given scant attention. Of any land upheaval in the Pacific, my rescuers knew nothing. Nor did I deem it necessary to insist upon a thing which I knew they could not believe.
The atheist. Lovecraft considered himself an atheist and absolute materialist, which he attributed partly to his early childhood interest in astronomy and science in general. In his own words, "I am indeed an absolute materialist so far as actual belief goes, with not a shred of credence in any form of supernaturalism, religion, spiritualism, transcendentalism, metempsychosis, or immortality. All I say is that I think it is damned unlikely that anything like a central cosmic will, a spirit world, or an eternal survival of personality exists. They are the most preposterous and unjustified of all the guesses which can be made about the universe, and I am not enough of a hair-splitter to pretend that I don't regard them as arrant and negligible moonshine. In theory, I am an agnostic, but pending the appearance of radical evidence, I must be classed practically and provisionally as an atheist." Fair enough. Spooky door.
Once I sought out a celebrated ethnologist
I don't know what an ethnologist is.
and amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god.
Okay. So like a religion expert thing, I guess. Is there anything else around? Oh, okay. So we look at this first. Dagon. Dagon was the main deity of the Philistines, worshipped throughout the Middle East as the ancient god of fertility and crops. In Hebrew, the word Dagon was a common noun for grain. The rulers of Akkad, Mesopotamia, chose him as the patron saint of their war conquests. He also appeared as the judge of the dead in an Assyrian poem and an underworld prison warder in one of the Babylonian texts. He is often mistakenly taken for a fish god due to the wrong interpretation of his name, as in Hebrew the word dag means fish. In H.P. Lovecraft's work, Dagon is an underwater deity ruling over the deep ones, a humanoid race with fish traits that reside in the oceans. He is worshipped by a secret cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Do you like dags? Yep. So, do you like fish?
But soon perceiving that he was hopelessly conventional, I did not press my inquiries.
One of these books is not like the others. I wonder which one that we're going to be looking at. Is it the one that says quite clearly in big letters, Necronomicon? I think so. August Derleth and the Cthulhu mythos. August Derleth was an American writer and anthologist. He also befriended Lovecraft and published many of his works through his company, Arkham House. Although he greatly contributed to the popularization of author's works after his death, he is surrounded by numerous controversies. One of his most questionable decisions involved introducing the good versus evil doctrine. Derleth was a devout Catholic. To the Cthulhu mythos, which contrasted with Lovecraft's view of the world and his approach to cosmic horror. As a result, the author's works are often misunderstood and misrepresented in today's culture. It is also worth noting that Lovecraft was never really interested in creating a mythology, and the term Cthulhu mythos was coined by Derleth after the author left the mortal plane. Necronomicon. The Marketer. Lovecraft's attempts to find a job in 1925 were influenced by advice he received from friends. Among others, he started freelancing for a marketing magazine where he would write announcements and commercials free. Feel free to judge his copywriting skills for yourself. From an ad for Curtis Woodwork. Curtis Woodwork embraces both the usual structural units and the cleverest contrivances of built-in or permanent furniture, such as bookcases, dressers, buffets, and cupboards. Every model is conceived and created with the purest art, ripest scholarship, and mellowest craftsmanship which energetic enterprise can command, and made to conform rigidly to the architecture of each particular type of home. The cost, considering the quality, is amazingly low, and a trademark on the individual pieces prevents any substitution by careless contractors. I mean, that's a pretty good... It's a pretty good ad, I guess. Alright, where do we go next? Where do we go now? Oh. Okay. Over here. It's fucking writing, I know, right? I see it. The scientist. These days, the word scientist is a widely accepted term, but at the time of Dagon was published, it was subject to wide debate. After the author used it in the story, critics pointed out that the man of science was a more appropriate term to employ. He admitted in the defense of Dagon that if Dagon were to be reprinted, he would indeed use the phrase they suggested. Scientist was coined as an analogue to artist, to be used when referring to those studying different branches of science. Yet in 19th and earlier 20th century, scientific researchers in Great Britain and the United States were of the opinion that man of science, resembling the term man of letters, was the only proper choice. Among other things, it was gender specific, indicating that science was an endeavour to be pursued by only one sex. Well, one gender. The term scientist became more accepted only after World War II, and man of science started fading into obscurity as an old-fashioned synonym.
It is at night, especially when the moon is gibbous and waning, that I see the thing. I tried morphine, but the drug has given only transient surcease, and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave. So now I am to end it all, having written the full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men.
Lovecraft on tobacco and alcohol. Lovecraft hated tobacco, even though he used to smoke when he was 12, in order to look and feel like an adult. In his correspondence with friend Reinhard Kleiner, he claims that he quit as soon as he started wearing long pants. He also had he also had a very strong opinion about alcohol, as evidenced by his letter to Ziala Brown. As for the matter of drinking, I have never tasted intoxicating liquor and never intend to, having a strong aesthetic disgust at anything which blunts or courses the delicate natural equipoise of the evolved human intellect and imagination. Drinking excited my personal repugnance, hence I don't drink. Let the herd do what they will. I am rather in favour of prohibition, the prohibition of any one antisocial force as well as of any other. Well, I'm going to assume that Grayson's probably going to disagree with you there, but imagine how creative we would win with some alcohol. Well, listen, I get it. I get what you're saying, because I'm a bit the same. I'm a bit the same. I wouldn't have worded it quite like that. Obviously.
Often, I ask myself if it could not all have been a pure phantasm. A mere freak of fever, as I lay sun-stricken and raving in the open boat, after my escape from the German man-of-war. This I ask myself, but ever does there come before me a hideously vivid vision in reply. I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling and floundering on its slimy bed, worshipping their ancient stone idols and carving their own detestable likenesses on submarine obelisks of water-soaked granite. I dream of a day when they may rise above the billows to drag down into their reeking talons the remnants of puny, war-exhausted mankind. Of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium. The end is near. I hear a noise at the door, as of some immense slippery body lumbering against it. It shall not find me.
I feel like the FOV has changed ever so slightly, because that moving the camera around then made me feel a little bit weird in comparison to
God,
earlier on.
that hand! The window! The window!
To the walls! To the walls! And there you go. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool little game. That's a pretty cool little game. There are a couple of other DLCs things. That was a free game. You can get on Steam. That was a fun little thing. That was a fun little thing. That's a fun little thing. What was that? 45 minutes? 44 minutes. Oh, we missed a thing. We didn't find all of the trivia. We didn't find all of the trivia. There was one achievement left to get. We didn't get it. We must have missed something somewhere. But yeah, never mind. Okay, so let's see. What do we do next? So I guess it's time for Resident Evil 7 again. Because we've done 6. Any idea what date you might stop streaming for the year? I don't really have one. I plan on continuing to go at the same rate that I have been going. Obviously, there'll be some days where I won't be streaming. But yeah, for the most part, I plan to continue going as usual. As far as like the breaking for the holidays, I think Christmas is on is it on a Friday? No, Christmas is on a Saturday. So I don't stream on Saturdays or Sundays anyway. And New Year's Day is on a Saturday. So I don't have any plans to not stream. Obviously, if something comes up, and I'm like, I can't stream today, then I won't stream that day. But yeah, otherwise I'll continue as usual. Yeah. Right, it's being captured? It is. Okay, great. I don't know what resolution this is in, because it's shifted everything, which is a bit weird. Like it's in a really weird resolution. This music's in 8 as well. If I remember rightly. From what I've seen of it. So we want to do a new game. Options. Display. No? Maybe it's in the graphics. Oh. 1680 by 1050? What kind of resolution is that? The hell? There we go. There we go. So what the hell? Okay, motion blur is off. That's good. Okay, good. Subtitles are on. just going to remind myself of controls, aim, attack, reload, guard, change ammo, switch weapon. WSD, shift to run, quick turn is that one, crouch is control, heal is middle mouse, inventory is tab, confirm is F. Okay, should be good. What's the extra content? Oh, we don't have any extra content. Okay, so we want to do a new game. What's the difference between that and that? Oh, I'll probably die a lot more. I think we'll just go with normal then. I don't know. Should we go with difficult? Like, I feel like I'm just gonna die a lot if I go with Madhouse.
And I love you. Oh, good news. I'm gonna be coming home soon. Yay!
Do you reckon we could? Do you reckon we should go with Madhouse?
I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband.
I have played it before.
I miss you.
So.
Oh, I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan.
Is
I miss
the
you so
does it
much.
make
I
it
send tons
does it make it
of
more
kisses.
difficult to kill stuff?
Bye,
Like, do
baby.
they require more? Does it require more ammo to kill things? Because I had a problem with that in just the normal version anyway.
Ethan. You were right.
Because there was a couple of times where I was just like, I don't have any
I
ammo.
shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this,
So I don't know.
stay away.
Should we just try it? I feel like I'm just gonna get killed a lot if I do, but we can try it. Can I change difficulty on the fly, or do I have to restart?
Hello?
Hey, it's Ethan.
Oh, hey. You alright? You just disappeared the other night.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's Mia.
It's so weird,
not
like
dead, she's
the landscape and everything
she's
looks
back.
real, but the car doesn't.
What happened?
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank. She wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Don't.
You
Don't
get so many
lose yet.
saves though, but they give you quite a bit. Their little tape signal.
I know.
Oh, so it's like the old
Listen,
Resident Evil, like with
I have to
the
find out what happened.
with the ink ribbons. So you have to be really careful with. Oh, okay. Okay, well maybe we won't do that then, because if I was playing it like myself without streaming, then maybe I would. But sometimes you got to just save the game because you got to end the stream. And you know
This is the place.
that might not be the best thing to do in that case. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Hands up, who likes
Thank you very much for the follow. Do appreciate that. We're slowly closing in on 400 followers, which is pretty cool. Check your objective. Find Mia. Okay. Okay. How is that? There's not even a padlock on there.
Shit.
Look, it's not even a padlock. How is that even? How have they even? How does that even work? Just not easy. That's way too easy. It's literally just storyline. If you think about it, she gets so many hits, and it really doesn't matter. Yeah, well, I've played. Let's say I've played it before. We played it on stream back in sort of end of April, beginning of May kind of time, and that was the first time I'd ever played in a Resident Evil game. And since then, we've gone back and we've played all of the previous ones. So the last one we played was 6, so we're playing 7 again, and then once we finish this one we'll be going and playing 8, because I have not played Village. Oh, I've watched a playthrough of Village a little while back, but I've not actually played it myself. Sewer Gators, episode 17. Sneak into a Louisiana ghost house. So that's what this equipment is lying around. Oh yeah. Yeah. 8 looks like it's going to be real fun. I'm looking forward to playing it. I enjoy playing games on easy. I have too much going on that when I get tons. Yeah, sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I do. Accept her gift. Most of the time I just stick with normal though. Like if it was like a new game plus or something, then I'd probably up the difficulty, because if you get to, like, for example, if you get to keep all your weapons and all your upgrades and all that. All that kind of stuff. Then going in and playing it on a higher difficulty makes sense. And I thought that we might be able to do that with this one because of the fact that we've already played it before, but that option was not available to us. Probably because I've uninstalled it and then reinstalled it. Which is a shame, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. That's where I got most of my content from 2 years ago, and people like to see that people die. Yeah. Oh, shit. Fuck's sake. Oh jeez. I forgot how awful this first part is. So weird. Yeah, that's fair enough. I say, like, if I'd got like a new game plus, and I'd got all my gear and stuff from the previous playthrough, I probably would have gone for the harder difficulty, because it, you know, makes sense. But it's also the reason why I won't play any Dark Souls games, because I'll know that I'd get too frustrated. I don't have the patience for super hard games, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to play those games because they look awesome, and I love like the monster design, and especially in like Bloodborne and stuff like that. I know that I don't have the patience for it, and eventually my excitement to play the game would disappear, and I'd just get frustrated and salty, and then I'd probably just rage quit and uninstall the game. You own it 3 times? Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot this bit is like fucking awful. Oh, I got an achievement. I got an achievement. I didn't get that achievement last time for closing doors. Okay. Hello? need the bulkheads. Hazel, hello. I think this is when I started. I played the tiniest bit of VR before I could hack it. Trying to do no damage runs, which I've been trying to do lately. Going to be streaming those eventually here pretty soon. It's just crazy. Yeah, we played Resident Evil 4 not too long ago. I'm not quite sure how you can do that, because I'm pretty sure there's some aspects of those games where the next part doesn't open up until you've cleared all the enemies. Oh, do you mean take no damage? Oh, I see what you mean. You take no damage. Right. There we go. That's not what you use a microwave for. Also, why is there not a rotating thing in the bottom of it? Yeah, I thought you meant do no damage. And I was just like, well, that doesn't make any sense. That's not going to go very well. But yeah, no, I get it. That's really gross. Who keeps spaghetti? Who keeps dry spaghetti in the fridge? Who does that? What? Who? Why would you put dry spaghetti in the fridge? It literally makes no sense. Ugh.
Oh, fuck!
Shh. Keep your noise down. Fuck's sake. Ah, lockpick. Now, if I remember correctly, lockpicks in this game are a one-time use, right? Yeah, I really enjoyed 4. Over 20 missing in 2 years. Yeah, I really liked the remake of 2 and 3. I really enjoyed those when we played them. 5 and 6 were pretty awful. Revelations was okay, and the original Resident Evil kind of holds up, like it's all right. It's not bad. But I've only ever played the remake of 2 and 3. I've never played the originals, so. Okay. Weird. Cool. Right, so we need a fuse. 6 is the worst. I don't know. I think 6 was okay. It wasn't great, but I think I disliked 5 more than I hated 6. And Resident Evil 0 was like the worst one of the lot, and I think 5 was a very close second. It's like that's good. That's good, because you think it's just gonna go blink, blonk, blink or something, but it doesn't. looks like the owners. It looks like a badly photoshopped picture. Oh, we don't have a thing. Okay. So I guess we go upstairs then. Have a little look upstairs. You have Nemesis and PlayStation. I need to crack it into at some point. You impulse bought a piano last night? That's not an impulse buy. What, like a proper piano? Like a standing piano like that one? Or was it just like a keyboard piano? It's got the storyline because Wesker's in it, and that's the best character I like. Resident Evil by far because he acts like a pimp, but he cracks me up. An upright digital piano. Oh, nice. Okay. That's not going to work, is it? Because we need the fuse. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Oh. Yes. We're almost at the bit you bailed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Wesker was a cool character, but 5 just, like, the gameplay of 5 just wasn't great. Yeah. Gotta get used to this inventory system again. Alright, what's going on here? Clancy Javis, Abandoned House, June 1st, 2017.
Who? Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change.
Listen, I'm right here.
New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
The moths around the light in traditional Resi style.
Get out of the way.
I think almost every Resi game has, if it has a light like this, there's going to be little moths flying around it.
After you.
Every time.
So, why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit! I know I should have worn my good shoes.
Is there a crow in it? Oh, no crow
I had
in
my
here
shot.
right now.
Although, just to make a great backdrop.
This is
Andre,
still
what do you think?
spaghetti in the fridge.
Andre?
Ghost sighted in
Andre?
Bayou.
Andre!
Wait,
Clancy, you see where Andre went?
no, I didn't see where Andre went. I was too busy looking
Where
in
is
the
he?
fridge.
Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy,
You were just giving me
you
shit.
stick with me.
You were just giving me shit just a second ago. Saying that weren't sure about me and that you were gonna probably replace me after this. You asshole.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Andre? Where the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man?
Hello? Andre?
What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. All right, new deal.
We're just gonna go in there?
We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Okay. I mean, if Andre had gone down this way, wouldn't that have already been open? Maybe not. Mr. Gunny, hello. How you doing?
You first.
What?
Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
Look, I can see him there. He's right there. Look. I can see him. He's right there. Look, he's right there. Oh, okay. Alright then. I guess I'll go down the ladder. Where are you from? I'm from the southeast of England.
What do you see? What is it?
There's a ladder and some trash. And he's standing on tiptoes in the corner. And there's blood on the floor. Are you coming down now? Shall I get the hero shot of you coming down? I'm waiting for you to come down. No? Okay. Well, the game's going to force me to go this way. I'm trying to go through the door. Grim. Grim. Welcome to the family, son.
Jesus.
From Las Vegas. Ah. Okay. So now we know that we can come over here and we can pull on this lever and that will open up. That will open up this thing over here. And then we can go in here. Take a look around. Bugs. Foreshadowing with bugs. And down we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. The ladder wasn't that... Oh, okay, a lot of those rungs are broken as well.
Damn it.
Should have just done a cool... Just put your legs, your feet either side and just slid down. That would have been much cooler, Ethan. So that's the that's where he was. Pretty grim. Oh, good. Oh, I remember this bit. Is weed legal? No, it's not. It's not. Nope. It is not. there are people trying to get it to be made legal, but it is currently not. CBD is, I think, now, but actual weed itself is not. And there's the jump scare. There it is. That's got to be one of the guys from that video, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Just a bunch of people. Just a bunch of people. Yeah, I imagine it probably will be at some point. I mean, I'd like to think it would be. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I don't use that anymore, but I know that it's useful for people. And honestly, if you're gonna have alcohol legal, then I don't see why you shouldn't have marijuana legal as well. And like, you know, they can put a big tax on it or whatever, like they do with cigarettes, and like they make money from it. Like it makes more sense. It just makes sense to me.
Mia?
But yeah, like if you treat it in the similar way that they treat alcohol, it's like, well, just why not? You know. So what names have we got on here? Mia is at the top. So some of these people are dead, and some of them are turned.
One guy tells another guy something, and then he tells two friends, and they tell two friends, and they tell their friends, and so on, and so on.
Johnny
and
Beard,
so on.
thank you very much for that host. Appreciate it. You find alcohol worse than weed? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's whatever. Never get tired of seeing that. it's a great little clip for the for hosting, and I just thought it was just super appropriate. So it looks like there's an L next to Clancy, which means, I don't know, he's living. I don't know what it means. Maybe it's an L for Lucas. Ooh, could be. Maybe we'll find out. Travis is turned. Tomorrow, I know, is a name that we'll see later on as well. Oh, there we go. So that's interesting. Oh, Volcas. Cool. Should we really be going through here yet? Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, good. We finished the last campfire, which was a really cute puzzler game earlier on. And then we played a game called Dagon, which was like a narrative, interactive story about Lovecraft and Dagon specifically, and kind of like almost like an excerpt of the story, and it was well voice acted and well written, and it was a little free game. It was just a little free game on Steam, but I think there are a couple of like DLC things for it, which you would probably, I assume, you have to pay for. And you could, as you went around, you could collect little tidbits of information about other things to do with either Lovecraft himself as a person, or just other bits of information to do with the story that was being told. It was quite interesting. It was quite cool. But that was like 45 minutes. So seeing as we've been going through playing all of the Resident Evil games, 7 is the next one to play. So that's that's happening right now. Mia, hello.
Mia, oh, thank God I found you. It's me. It's Ethan.
Ethan? Ethan?
Are you all right?
You shouldn't be here.
What do you mean? You contacted me.
No, I wouldn't. Did I? Did anyone see you? Did he see you?
Hey, who else is here? What the hell's going on?
Daddy's coming. We need to go.
Daddy?
We need to go now!
Sorry, Daddy. Sorry, Daddy. Sorry. Daddy? Sorry?
Where are you taking me?
Daddy?
Someplace safe.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Baby, you've been gone 3 years.
3 years? Has it really been 3 years?
Yes. Father.
What is this place? What'd they do to you?
Not now. We need to get out of here first. I think it's this way.
I fucking love Matt Berry. when he walks into the church during the funeral and like everything stops and everyone stops to look at him as he stands there and he's like, Father. It's like so good.
Mia, we have to talk. That message you sent me.
Not me. That wasn't me.
But you did.
I didn't.
Okay, fine. Just tell me what's going on.
I'm telling you everything that I know. We have to go this way.
Mia, are you sure you know where you're going?
Family used to bring me food through here. I remember.
Oh, I do have legs. Okay.
There. It's there.
What is? Oh. A door.
This is it. I remember this room. There's
Okay.
another door here. I'm sure of it. It's not here. It's gone. It's gone!
Alright, calm down.
We're gonna be a family.
E001.
There's another door here.
Oh, that's like spoilers, but you don't understand why it's spoilers when you play this game for the first time because you're just like, what? E001 is Granny. It's a Mia doll. And I'm guessing an Evelyn doll for later.
Mia?
Welcome to the family, son. Hello. Oh, of course there's a thunderstorm. Of course there is. Ah, man. Typical. Ooh. We got the map. Oh, is this is where the bolt cutters. Right. Okay. Let's have a little look around, see if we can find anything else. First aid, nice. Another first aid. Sweet. 2 first aids. Hello? Who the fuck is banging? Hello? Hello? Roll. Oh, hi Mia. How did you get behind me? Oh, jeez. I was just hulking out. Ow! That's my hand. I need that.
Yeah. Wait! Wait!
No, not the eyes. Not the eyes. That really stings.
I can hear her. I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out! Leave me alone! I've been bad. I deserve this.
What the fuck are you, Mia?
Can we take the machete? Where's the machete gone? Where's the machete gone? Hello? Oh. Whoop!
Leave me.
Fuck.
I'm dead, Ethan. I can never leave.
Punching her in the face. Oh fuck. Are you okay? I don't think she's okay. Who the fuck is ringing the door? Ringing the door? Ringing the phone? Hello? Domestic incident.
Have come here.
Who's this? And what the fuck is going on?
My name's Zoe. There should be a way out through the attic.
Attic.
Go there. Now.
Okay. Well, shit, she's gone. And just smeared blood across here and across here. Okay. Well, we've got the bolt cutters still, so we can. Fuck's sake. We can unbolt the bolt cutters. We can unbolt this. That's the fuse. Okay. Just gonna try this door again. Just, you know, just on the off chance that, you know, we might actually be able to just leave through this door. No. I didn't think we would. Alright. Okay, still don't have a lockpick for that one, but maybe we will at some point. Wait, did we go through here? Oh, this is where we just came from, right? We just came from here, right? Okay, yep. Ta-da! Right, there's nothing else in here, so it's time to go upstairs. Whoa!
It's okay. It's okay. It's me.
Fuck.
I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Jesus.
You shouldn't have done that.
Fuck.
It fucking hurts.
Ow. I just repaired that hand. Oh, what the fuck did you get a chainsaw from? Come on, stop, just, come on. Come on. Get it out. Come on, quickly, quickly. Fuck. She says, what did she just say? Contain the outbreak? Okay. Fuck. It's spurting blood everywhere. Okay. Great. You have no space in your inventory. Yeah, that would suck, wouldn't it? Like, no, but it's my hand. Just put it in your back pocket. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright. Hello. Hello. Handgun ammo. And a heal. And a gun.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Do we have a melee weapon? We don't. Okay. I'll come back to break those when we have a melee weapon of some description. I was really hoping we'd still have the axe. And my axe. There we go. More handgun ammo. Nice. What's in here? Anything? Some more boxes. Do we not have a... Do we not have a melee? Do we not get a melee thing? I thought we had a melee thing. Do we need a knife for that? Yeah, we must need a knife for it. Because currently we don't have... Do we get a knife I can't remember. Is it worth me shooting these things, or should I wait until afterwards? I think we'll just wait until afterwards. Yeah, I'll just wait. I don't want to waste my bullets. Okay, let's come down, back down again. How? What the fuck are you doing?
They're relying on me. Relying on me. Everyone!
Are you sure? Okay. How do I can't. Can we? The ladder's fucked. Oh shit! This was the kind of shit I was worried about would happen if I kept playing. Yeah, yeah. This is the sort of stuff that you have to deal with, Hazel. Yeah. So now we're being taken, I guess, to the main house.
Come on. Don't you die on us now. You have work to do.
Okay, so that was Zoe, who we were on the phone to earlier.
Where am I? What the hell?
Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's time for supper.
Who are all you people? Where's Mia?
Eat it. It's good.
Dumb son bitch wasn't no good if it hit him.
Yes.
Get out the way, Margaret. His boy's got to eat. He got to have his supper. Come here, boy. Let's do
Shit, he's not eating it, Jack. He's not eating it.
Shut the hell up, Marguerite.
I made that for him.
Get the hell out of here.
You're a son of a bitch. Oh, I can't believe it, you son of a bitch. He's not eating it. He's not eating it.
This was supposed to be a very special feast.
Was it?
Come on, boy.
What is this?
God damn it. I'll bet it's that cop again. Goddamn pigs. I'm coming back for you.
E001. It's Grandma. Alright. Okay, Ethan. Let's try and find a way out. Oh, they've taken our stuff. Shit. That's good. Got some handgun ammo. 3 missing during Urbex trip. State authorities are asking for help locating 3 men who went missing during their travels to Dolby Parish from New Orleans. On the 9th of this month, the missing men have been identified as Peter Walken, Andre Stickland, and Clancy Javis. The 3 produced videos for the internet and travelled to Dolby to shoot footage for their latest production. Their videos consist mostly of the group exploring abandoned buildings and haunted houses. Okay, so they've gone missing. They are some missing folk. Nico's Hardware, saw, rope, and pet collars. 20 collars. It's a bit weird. Has anybody seen my leg? Where's my mower? Okay. To-do list. I'm trying to read that and I can't. Make house map. Buy more something. Yeah, I can't read that. Every look at the something dead by dawn. I can't read that. I don't think we... At least I haven't put the spaghetti in the fridge this time. Bread. They put bread in there though. Ooh, a herb. Okay, that doesn't help. Evelyn. Huh. Okay. We need a key. Right. Time to be super sneaky. Or at least attempts to be. Okay, it's a lockpick. Anything over here? No. Garage. Garage. Okay, let's have a little look. Okay. It's locked from the other side. Okay. It's got fucking barbed wire all over it. Oh shit. Fuck. Grandma's fucking gone. Grandma's disappeared. Okay. Gotta be the sneaky boy. Still out there somewhere. Where the fuck is he? Shit.
will find you, right? I do.
Ethan, be quiet.
Here, piggy, piggy, piggy.
He's right there. Okay, he's going.
The way out, you know.
Fuck. Okay. We have the hatch key.
Where's my little Ethan?
You don't know him, but you get the feeling he's an asshole. Yeah.
Here I come.
Jack and Marguerite. There's the bobblehead. Right, now we've got to try and get back into that room with the hatch.
You know what they say. Once family, always family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They sure do say that, all right.
It won't be long before I find you and kill you.
Fuck.
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, fuck. How did he not see me? How did he not see me?
You slip out before dinner was done? You came to the wrong house, boy.
Oh, fuck. Shit. No! That's my leg.
You can do it.
This is so gross.
What the fuck?
No, fuck. Haha, missed. No, fuck off. What's going on? I can't see. Ow. Fuck. Ethan, run quicker. Ethan, run quicker. Ethan, run quicker. Quickly, Ethan! Ethan, quickly! Quickly! No! I'm right there! No!
Alright. Have fun over there, boy. I won't come back for you later.
Fuck. I assume there's no heal down here. No, there isn't. Okay. I'm pretty messed up. I'm pretty messed up. Recover a small amount of health if I want to. If I use the green, herb. But we can save in here, right? Yeah, we can save in here. We've got the main house map. Nice. Herb, chem fluid. A liquid that can be combined to make items. So if we use that and then click combine with that, and then we get a first aid, and then we should probably use that because we were pretty messed up. Okay, cool. This is a storage box for our stuff. Oh. Okay. So, wait, what's that? What was this? What is this? What is this gun? A functioning replica of the anti-bioweapon handgun. Even though it's a replica, it still packs a punch. Huh. Reduces damage when guarding, effects are maximized when paired with... Huh. So do I need to keep that? Do I use that? I don't know what that means, but sure. Let's do a save. This one. Yes. Cool. So we have a gun. It's got stars written on it and all sorts. Okay. Stinky socks. The stinkiest of socks. Lockpick. Now, if I remember correctly in this game, you never quite find enough lockpicks to unlock everything. Oh, this was the door that we couldn't open before. Okay. Okay. Hello?
You did good, Ethan.
Zoe, right? What the fuck are you?
Shut up and listen if you want to stay alive.
Sam Double Agent, hello, how you doing?
Get out of that house. There might be a way out through the main hall.
All right.
Oh, and that thing on your wrist is a codex. Don't lose it. It's important.
Sure. So, there was a lockpick thing here, wasn't there? Should we use it here? Might as well, right? Sweet. A first aid. Okay. So what did she say? Get to the main hall, which is here. But we need... But that's locked. But I guess we have to go back there for something else to happen. Hello?
Hey, you!
Hello?
Open up.
Hey, you gotta help me.
Hold on, back up. Now, sir, do you live here? I mean, is this your property?
What? Me? No. No.
All right. Now, we got several calls about some missing persons lately.
You don't understand. I gotta get out of here.
Now, calm down.
You're not listening to me. There are crazy people in this house trying to fucking kill me.
Well, all right. Let me tell you this. You don't exactly seem like you playing with a full deck yourself, all right?
Are you kidding me?
Look, like I said, we've had several missing persons calls. And I can't rule out that an outsider like yourself may not be involved.
All right. I'll tell you whatever you want.
All right. Now, that's more like it. Now, meet me in the garage. We'll talk there.
Hey, wait. You gotta give me your gun.
You must have lost your mind.
Look, officer.
Deputy.
Right. Deputy. Now, do you want to see my name in the obituaries? Or do you want to be a hero and save my life? A fucking pocket knife?
Here. Take it. That's all you're gonna get. Now go. Garage. Now.
What am I gonna do with a knife?
Stab things. Like this. Ta-da. See? And then, what else was there? Oh, the bobblehead. There's a bobblehead. Back here. Oh, hang on 1 second. I've got an important phone call. Hello, sorry about that. That was my doctor's giving me an appointment for my booster on Thursday. Alright, where were we? Oh yes, bobblehead. Ta-da! Okay. Was there another bobblehead? Oh, it was in the save room. Should go back and get that one. Now, last time I played this, I think I got all of the bobbleheads except for one. So I want to try and make sure that I get them all this time, if I can. I can't remember exactly how many there are. But yeah, so far, 2 down. Okay.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now, first, you need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
No, it's my job. Won't you do your job and tell me? Answer my questions.
You're not gonna believe me if I told you.
Try. Hey, put that door back. Put that door back up. Wait!
Well. Shit.
Fuck it. I'm gonna kill every one of you.
Come on. Oh.
Oh, no.
Fuck. Run.
You better start running.
Ow. The fuck? I don't think I've ever seen him drive the vehicle before. I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. I didn't even know he could do that. Okay. I didn't know he could do that.
Hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now, first, you need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
No, it's my job. Won't you do your job and tell me? Answer my questions.
You're not gonna believe me if I told you.
Try. Hey, put that door back. Put that door back up. Wait!
Fuck it. I'm gonna kill everyone. I'm an old man, son. You can't take on an old man?
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Let's finish this, you and I. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take you for a ride. No!
Okay, cool. Good. Oh shit. do I?
Oh boy! Now
Oh,
look what you've done, motherfucker! This
Hmm.
isn't the end, you know? Ah!
Shit. Fuck. Oh, there's the ladder. I was like, I'm sure there's a ladder around here somewhere. No.
Do I have your attention, boy? You're about to see some wonderful. Oh, fuck!
Okay. Let's just fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's undo this bit. And then we can take this out. Right? Is that it? Nothing else? Let's move this. I don't remember seeing him do that before. I'm pretty sure in my last playthrough he didn't cut my leg off either. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people's playthroughs where he breaks through the wall round here, like this section here. He just like bursts through it, like somewhere around here, and grabs you. Right, let's save it. Let's save it. Let's if we've got anything we can put away in here that we don't need yet. We don't need shotgun shells. They can stay in there. And we can combine this with this. And then we've got 3 herbs. Cool. Alright. Well, it's just turned 1 o'clock, so that's usually when we finish. So what I'm going to do is save the game, and we'll finish there for today. I'll be back tomorrow from 10 AM UK time. Until 1 PM UK time. When you complete it further, he does. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow with some more of this. Let's see how it goes tomorrow, I guess. You just started? No, I started 3 hours ago. Yeah, I've been live for 3 hours. I normally stream for 3 hours, but every Monday to Friday, every day Monday to Friday for 3 hours. So, you know, 15 hours a week of streaming. Although, you know, give or take. Some days I don't because of other things, but most of the time I try and do at least 3 hours because I work evenings. So, otherwise I'd be streaming probably in the evenings instead. But thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Invader Zim, thank you very much for the follow earlier. Johnny Beard, thank you very much again for the host and for hanging out. Grayson, thank you for using the sound alerts and for the bits. And I'll be back tomorrow. I look forward to it. I've been looking forward to playing this game again. So yeah, so I'm glad that we've finally got back to it. I'm just looking forward to like looking around everywhere and seeing if there's any like anything that's in this game that might give clues to 8. Like I'm always looking for stuff like that in these games. Like, is there something in this game that's going to kind of give a little something to let us know what the next game is? Are there any little references in any of like the paintings and stuff like that? I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you later, peeps. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Be good, and if you can't be good, be careful. I'll see you later.